Hello and welcome to this training, Content That Sells Mastery with me, Blessing Omaka. And in this training, I'm going to share with you the 6-step process that you can use to get started with creating content that actually sells and not adding to the noise out there, right? So by the end of this training, you're going to learn how to create badass content that will sell your brand and make your target audience rush you like a spilled milk. Right, so you have to take my word for that. Over time, I have made a lot of mistakes in terms of creating content, and I have come to the point where I've actually come up with a system that works for me, that makes me not go so hard on myself in trying to come up with ideas, right? So I don't just create content for myself, I create for others as well. So by the end of this training, you're going to look into the 6-step process for creating content that sells. You're going to, first of all, understand your target audience. You're going to look into that. The next thing is identifying your content M. And the next step is creating attention-grabbing titles. You're going to learn my framework of ROT framework, right? It's not actually, I am not actually the one that has this framework, but I learned it from my coaches and mentors. So, and the next thing you're going to learn is how to choose your content pillar. And the next thing is how to choose a content format and call to action. So these are the 6-step process we're going to cover in this training. I want this training to be straight to the point and short, right? So before we dive into it, as courtesy demands, you have to get to know the person that is talking to you. So this is me, this is my pretty face. So my name is Blessing Omaka, like I said in the beginning of this training, and I'm a content strategist. I create for myself, I create for other business owners, and I am the founder of Digital Creators Africa, a platform where we empower you to actually empower creators, right? So we are all about creating creators so that you actually build a sustainable business using what you have, which is what you already know, your skills, your experience, your expertise, your knowledge and everything. That is what we are all about, okay? And creating digital products around them. I'm a digital product consultant. I help you through the process of creating your digital products. I'm an author, and this is why I do what I do. Over time, growing up, I used to love writing. I've always loved writing from a very young age. Even while I was in boarding school, I was actually writing for seniors in boarding school, copy notes for them then. That was copy notes, and they pay me for it. So it's not today. They pay me for it. And when I started teaching, I started replicating the same thing. I'll be the first teacher to finish a lesson notes and actually write for others and get paid for it. Okay, so you can see this is something that has been in me for a very long time. But as time goes on, I came to realize that this is not just a hobby, it's something that I can monetize as well. So I had to come on the online space and look for how to monetize it. So I registered for a lot of trainings, a lot of coaching sessions, from Emeka Nobis to Emmanuel Olatunji to Tracy Yekube, to Solomon Monata, to Emmanuel. There are numerous of them that I attended the classes that I won't be able to mention all of them, right? So over time, I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of things the wrong way. I started out doing things crappy, but now it's a whole lot different. Okay, so that is it. And along the way, I realized that others are actually struggling with it, right? So I had to give out what I have in exchange for money, right? So, and as I was learning, I was implementing, and it has been very profitable, right? So to tell you that I'm not just telling you a story, that I live out what I say. Now I want you to look at the testimonial and the requests I get from people every single day. I get requests from people every single day, people that tell me to come and create content for them. This one say, "Good afternoon, Miss Blessing. I really like your content. Is wow. I really need to have more insight about content creating. Thanks." This one say, "Can you please handle my business page on Instagram? How much do you charge? Here's my WhatsApp." So you can go ahead and read all of them. Okay. "Good morning, Miss Blessing. Please do pardon my sending a message this late. I am an aspiring writer. I get people that wants me to handle their content for them, and people that wants to learn from me, right?" So this was say, "Hello, Blessing. I saw your post on Hairstyle Africa. I would like to find out your charges for content creation and how it works. Okay. Your Facebook banner also tells me you do more for business. I would like to find out." So this is not fluff that I'm telling. This is something that I live out. So you can see this is something that I live out. You can see the testimonials as well. I'm Glory from Enugu State. I've been following your write-ups on the group, and I really want to be like you. I can't go ahead and be reading this, because if I do that, this training will be very long, so you can actually read all of them yourself. Hi Blessing, I hope you're keeping well. Aside content creation, does your expertise involve sales closing? Are you available for a full-time role? So this is not just something that I want to teach you to have fun. No, this is something I want you to actually you can actually do it, and do it for yourself, or do it for or offer it as a service to others and get paid for it. So it's a very profitable something. On and on, I'll go with the testimonials, but we are not here for the testimonials. We are not here for me. But I just want you to understand that I am not just telling you a story. I am living out what I am sharing with you. I am about to share with you. All right. So before we get into it, I want you to understand what content is and what content creation is, because some people might come across this training and they don't know anything about content creation, right? Let me sip water. This is early morning. Excuse me. So before you create any content, first you have to understand what content is. What is a content? A content is the information you share with your audience that can help them either overcome a pain or solve a pain, right? You either help someone to overcome a pain or solve a pain. Let's say you are a doctor and you come on the online space and you want to help people on how to overcome diabetes, right? So the things that you use to explain that to them is what content is. Content, right? And its format you use is content to explain it to them. That is what content is. Now, content creation is your ability to communicate or express that information to your audience. Like I said, what the doctor have to say is content. Now, how he puts it out there, let's say he's a write-up, he puts it out as a write-up, or he puts it out as an image, or puts it out as a video. That is content creation. His ability to put it together to communicate his value, to express that information and actually pass it across to the people that needs it. That is what content creation is all about, right? I hope this is making sense to you as it is making to me. Okay, so the first step is to understand your target audience. Is just like a man approaching a woman. Every man, you and I, we have a picture of the kind of partner we want, right? So even if sometimes these pictures might be how do I put it, might be untrue sometimes. What's the right word that I want to use for this? Okay, these pictures might be unrealistic. Like this person you have in your head might not be in existence, but you shall have someone that you have in your mind that you want to spend the rest of your life with. The qualities, the boxes they have to tick, the kind of life they have to live, they have to fear God, that. So same way you have to have a picture of the person your content is for, right? So who is your target audience? Who is the person that will stop to pay attention to your content? That is one thing you should ask yourself. Is he married women? Is he single ladies? Is he people that are putting on that has weight, that want to lose weight? Is he who are the people that you want to pay attention to your content? That is the first step you have to take in when you want to create content. Now you have to ask yourself, what challenges is your target audience having? Let's say you want to help someone that is putting on weight. The challenge that person is having is that she's putting on weight and she wants to lose that weight. That is the challenge the person is having, right? So first of all, you have to understand your target audience. Define the person your content is for before creating any content. I hope this is making sense for you. Now you have to identify the aim of your content. Like I said, you want to help someone that has weight. You want to help someone that has weight. Now your content must achieve two results: for your audience first and for you secondly. Now we are helping someone that has weight to lose weight. That is the aim of our content. The aim of our content is to help her to lose weight. So for your audience, you're either helping them to overcome a pain or avoid a pain. So someone that is putting on weight, the pain that she's having is that she's not looking sexy in that gown she wants to wear. She's not looking sexy in that jumpsuit that she wants to wear. Her stomach pops up whenever she wears that, and she has to stock her stomach in. So that is the pain she's having. You're going to tackle your content around that. So that is the pain that she's having. You have to help her avoid it or solve it. So you're either helping someone that will probably get fat to avoid it, or help someone that already has fat to lose weight. Hope you're getting it. So you first of all, you have to understand your target audience, identify the pain point. That is the second step. Now the third step is okay. The next thing that identifying your content aim is that I told you that you have to identify your content aim for your audience and for your business. So the second thing is for your business. Your content should help you build your KLT factor. It should either help you make people know you, make your audience like you, or make your audience trust you and be able to pay you. So that's what your content should be doing for you. If your content is not helping people to know you, it's not helping people to like you, it's not helping people to trust you, then you are making a mistake, right? So that is it. You have to define what you want to do. Do you want it to make people to know you, or do you want it to make people to like you, or you want them to trust you? Anyone that you pick that is your goal or that is your aim, you create content around it to actually solve that problem, to actually achieve that goal for your business and solve the problem for your audience. All right, so the next thing is crafting attention grabbing headline. This is very important. You have to actually make sure that the people you're creating content for, whenever they see it, they will be like, this is for me. Not when they see, they have to contemplate, is this really for me? What she's talking about, what is she talking about, or what is he talking about? No. Someone that needs your content should be able to see it firsthand and know that this is for her, and know that she can't walk past it without reading it or without taking action, right? So first of all, your headline must capture attention, right? It has to capture attention, it has to build curiosity, and it has to trigger action. So first of all, it has to capture attention. Like when I'm on social media, I see something that says how to win the heart of a woman in 5 easy steps, even if you are afraid of standing in front of a woman. Without being told, I will know that if I have this challenge, if I am finding it difficult to approach a woman, I'll know that this is for me, right? So it should be attention grabbing. Now it should build curiosity. Now I'm asking myself, what 5 steps could that be that will make me win a woman's heart just like that? That is it. It will build curiosity that will make me to click. Now after going through the content, and they didn't tell me everything that is in it, I would love to take action to actually learn more or finish everything, right? So that is what your content headline should do for you. It should capture attention, it should build curiosity, and it should trigger action. Now we're going to use the ROT framework to craft out a very mind-blowing headline or title, right? So the first is result. Before creating your title or your headline, you have to understand the result you want to help people achieve. Let's go back to our weight loss example. So the result we want to help someone achieve is that we want them to put off weight, to lose weight. Now the objection is that they don't want to go to gym, right? Then the time bound, how long will it take them to actually achieve this result? That is it. So the result we want to help them do is to put off weight, and the objection is they want to go to gym, and the time bound is the how long it will take them. So you can say something like how to lose 5 pounds in 3 days without going to the gym. Now that is what someone that is having weight will know, that this is what I want, right? So that is it. It should have result, it should have objection, and it should have time bound. Let's take more examples using our case study. So first of all, you have to how to win the heart of your dream woman in 6 easy steps, even if you lack self-confidence. Just look at the title I used, the title I used in this thing: how to create badass content. How to make your audience to rush you like a spilled milk. That is a trigger, right? Now I said how to create content in 6 easy steps. You've taken a lot of courses on content creation, but you're wondering, how can I create a content just in 6 easy steps, just like that, in 6 easy steps? So that is what a good headline should do for you. It should create curiosity, it should trigger attention, and it should trigger action, and should take grab attention. Now, how to win the heart of your dream woman in just 7 days, even if you haven't approached one before. Okay, so that is how you should create your title. Hope you are getting value. Now the next thing is to choose your content pillar. What exactly are you creating your content upon? A pillar is what holds a house, right? So the pillar of your content is what holds your content to achieve the result you want it to achieve. Now you have to know, is it a free content, like content you want to give for free? Maybe you want people to just you want to use it to build your KLT factor. Is about your story, right? So that is the free tribe content, is around your story. Now the second is the free attraction content, that is around your brand story. is a content around your brand story. That means you want people to know about your brand, about why you built your brand, why you're building your brand, why you are serving them the way you're serving them, right? So let's say I am creating a free tribe content about me. I just told you about how I started this journey, right? That is a free tribe content. Now let's say I want to create a content, a free attraction content. That is, I'm talking about Digital Creators Africa, or my agency, Content Creators Africa, where I will share with you why I started that, right? So that is what it is. The whole idea is for you to be able to capture the attention of the people that needs you. Because when you tell people, this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, and this is how it started, and this is how it is going, and this is how we can help you, they will know that this is for them, right? So you have to know the kind of the pillar of content you're creating. The next thing is that you have to create, the next pillar of content is free promo content. Let's say you want to promote something, but you want to first actually make people aware of that product or about that program. So you promoting it by giving them value tips from it, and actually reminding them that this is coming up, or this is something you should get, right? So that is free promo content. You have to know the goals of your business and know the pillar you are using at every point in time. Then the next is the paid course content. That is for people that paid for your course or for your program. They are the ones that will actually take this one. And the fifth one is the paid bonus content. Let's say you pay for my program or you pay for my book, and the bonuses I give you, the paid bonus content. So we have like 3 aspects of the free content, and we have 2 aspects of the paid content. So these are the pillars. You have to know what you're trying to achieve and the pillar you have to choose. Now you're going to choose a format. Before you create a content, you have to choose a format. What format do you want to deliver this content? Is it a carousel? Is it an audio that you want to do podcast? Is it text that you want to write? Is it videos you want to show your face, or you want to demonstrate it using illustration? What do you want to use to pass your message across? That is another thing you have to put into consideration, right? Okay, so you have to choose the one you want. That being said, the next thing is you have to have a call to action. If people should go through your content without them taking any action, then you're just adding in another noise there. So you have to, your people don't know what you want them to do. If I want you to subscribe to my channel, I will tell you to subscribe to my channel. If I want you to get my free book, I will know that is what I wanted to get. If I wanted to go watch a video, I will know that. If I wanted to buy my book, I will know that. If I wanted to like the post, I will know that is what I wanted to do. If I wanted to comment, I will know that is what I wanted to comment to do. So first you have to have a call to action depending on the goal or the aim of your content. That is what will make the call to action align, right? Let's say you give out a free tribe content on weight loss. Now at the end of the day, you might be promoting a free guide that will help them. You can tell them, download the free guide here. That is a call to action. They will know that that is what they have to do, right? That being said, I just wanted to know that. Let me drink water. This is just a sneak peek of how to create content. It's just an overview of how to create a content. It's just a snippet of what you should know about content creation. There is a whole lot you have to learn about content creation, but I just want you to get started with this. So if you really want to be one of the online business owners that their audience would rush like a spilled milk, you've seen my testimonials about people reaching out to me. If you really want to be one of the people that people reach out to because of the value you carry, because of the content you put out there, then you don't have to miss out this opportunity I want to give to you, right? So I want to give you the privilege to master this skill and profit from it. And this is Social Media Content Made Easy, a guide, my ebook that will help you, that breaks down everything in detail, step by step, that you can see how I have gave you this so that you can just implement. That is how this book will give it to you. So you want to have a view of what is inside it. Now let's do that. Now in chapter 1, you're going to learn introduction to content creation, and in that introduction, you're going to learn the meaning of content creation more in depth. Now you're going to understand the different forms and types of content, and you're going to learn the key pillars of content creation with examples. I just give you an overview of everything. You're going to see examples of how you're going to pick and the things you're going to write. Now you're going to learn the 10 commandments of content creation and know that you're not violating the commandments, right? Just like the 10 commandments God gave. So now you're going to understand varieties of content that will keep your audience hooked. You don't just create one kind of content. You know the varieties of content you should be using to get your audience engaged. Now in chapter 2, you're going to learn introduction to client avatar messaging. Even if you don't, like I said, you have to first of all understand your target audience. So if you're not quite clear about your target audience, this particular chapter will help you do that. You're going to learn the meaning of client avatar. You're going to understand the different ways of creating your avatar. You're going to know the advantages of well-crafted avatar and the disadvantage of not being able to craft your avatar well. Then you're going to have clarity about your message. That is what your message is all about, and steps to attracting your ideal clients. That is what you're going to learn in chapter 2. Now in chapter 2, you're going to do introduction to tools and techniques for creating content, because there is no point going to the farm without tools, right? So you're going to see the true tools you need, apps you need, and everything you need to get started creating content that actually makes convert. All right, so you're going to learn how not to run out of content ideas, where to actually get content ideas consistently. Then you're going to learn tools for creating content, next strategies for finding content ideas, and steps to increase your comment engagement, ways to boost the amount of content you create, and how to repurpose old content. So in chapter 4, you're going to learn introduction to epic engaging content, 4 stages of client's journey, and how you're going to serve them at every stage, how to plan, organize, and deliver your content on a daily basis. That is one of the challenges that business owners have. They don't know how to start and how to end. They're going to learn effective use of headlines. There are 20 plus headline examples in this particular place, and you have effective use of call to action, 20 plus of them in it as well. Alright, does that sound beautiful to you? Okay, now the last chapter you're going to learn introduction to storytelling. So see guys, if only what you learn from this ebook is just storytelling, you're good to go. Every one of the services I get, of the people that come to me for me to teach them, or for me to create for their business, they all came from storytelling. Guys, they all came from storytelling. So you're going to learn the meaning of storytelling, pillars of a story, the power of storytelling, advantages or benefits of storytelling, and how to tell captivating stories. And you have like 10 plus stories example to swipe. That means you can use them for yourself. So I want you to imagine the only thing you learn from this ebook is just storytelling, and you're able to use stories. You're able to replicate that same thing that I said there, and you're able to use stories to attract your client. Just imagine how it will look. How would that feel for you? Just tell yourself the truth. Okay? So actual price for this is 2,500, but today's price, and because of holiday slash, is 1,500. So this offer ends on January 28th, and after January 20th the price goes up. So you have to save yourself this 1K and take it today. Alright, so this is the sweet part of this whole thing. When you get this offer, you're going to get 3 amazing bonuses. You're going to get your stress-free content map work, which is actually 2,000, but you're going to get it for free here. Then you're going to get 30 mistakes to avoid as a content creator. 30 of them. You'll be making them, 30 of them. So this is valued at 3,000, but you get it for free here. And your ideal client avatar, which is 2,500, but here you get it for free. So this is a whopping 7,500 naira you're getting for free. Right? So here's what you do to get all of that. Here's everything you're going to get. Social media content made easy, which is 2,500. Your stress-free content map work, which is valued at 2,000, but today you get it for free. Now 30 plus mistakes to avoid as a content creator, valued 3,000. Here you get it for free too. Now your client avatar playbook, which is valued 2,500. Today you get it for free too. So total value of 10,000 naira, but today's giveaway price is 1,500. Isn't that, I'm your girl, so I'm good like that. So these are the details you have to pay to, and send payment proof afterwards to this number here. Right? So thank you for watching, and see you inside.